4 off the hands of Hakim Danish, and more problems coming the way of the Malaysian rider. Veda Pratama goes through, and now Joel Esteban goes through. Ramersdorfer makes its way through. We've got a rider down, and it's one of the Fee Network riders. It's Jesus Rios with the yellow helmet. Round the line, Leonardo Zani is a junior GP race winner.
Assalamualaikum, halo semuanya. Jumpa lagi dengan Jubrian Satria di channel Bukan Pengawal. Apa kabar teman-teman? Semoga kalian semua selalu dalam kondisi baik dan sehat. Terima kasih sudah klik video ini. Lanjutan kejuaraan FIM Junior GP musim 2025 sudah menyelesaikan seri keempat teman-teman. Seri keempat tahun ini berlangsung di sirkuit Motorland Aragon pada hari Minggu tanggal 27 Juli kemarin. Klasemen perolehan poin sementara saat ini masih dipegang pembalap Spanyol yakni Brian Uriarty dengan mengoleksi 81 poin. Pembalap asal Finlandia Rico Salmela di posisi kedua dengan 68 poin. Kemudian di posisi ketiga juga diraih pembalap asal Spanyol Joel Esteban dengan 50 poin. Satu-satunya pembalap Indonesia di ajang Junior GP, Veda Pratama, saat ini berada di peringkat ke-19 teman-teman dengan mengoleksi 4 poin saja. Sedangkan rival abadi Veda Pratama yang juga ikut di ajang Red Bull Rookies Cup, Hakim Danish, berada di peringkat ke-6 dengan mengoleksi 38 poin. Pembalap tuan rumah Brian Uriarty yang memacu KTM RC 250 GP berhasil menjadi yang tercepat, akan start dari pole position. Sebagai informasi, motor KTM RC 250 GP adalah motor yang dipakai Veda Pratama di Red Bull Rookies Cup teman-teman. Sedangkan di kejuaraan Junior GP, Veda Pratama harus memakai Honda NSF 250R. Di seri ini, Veda Pratama akan start dari grid ke-9. Teman-teman pasti tahu, Junior GP berbeda dengan Red Bull Rookies Cup yang semua pembalapnya menggunakan motor KTM RC 250. Di ajang Junior GP, motor yang digunakan pembalap lebih beragam dengan karakter motor yang berbeda-beda. Artinya, persaingan akan lebih kompetitif dan lebih menarik. Nah, seperti apa perjuangan Veda Pratama menaklukkan sirkuit Aragon dengan Honda NSF 250R yang kabarnya sangat sulit dikendalikan saat melibas tikungan. Mengacu pada hasil kurang baik Veda Pratama di seri-seri sebelumnya, kira-kira penyebabnya apa? Belum menemukan settingan motor yang pas? Masih butuh adaptasi? Atau motornya yang kalah bersaing? Buat teman-teman yang penasaran seperti apa jalannya race 1, silahkan tonton ringkasan videonya berikut ini.
Here we have then the starting grid in Motorland Aragon. On pole, Brian Uriarty is joined on the front row by Jesus Rios and Rico Salmela. Behind them, on row 4, we've got Mitani, Esteban and Belford. On row 5, Pugliese, Monsi and Farca. Further back, on row 7, it's Poggio, Nicolis and Bertola. On row 8, Agostinelli. On row 10, Gonzalez, Bayon, Singapong and Mononyane.
They've maiden victories in Junior GP. So, it is go time, eyes on the lights, and the revs are rising here at Motorland Aragon, and we are racing in the first race of the day here in the Junior GP World Championship, and Brian Uriarty has gotten the start he wanted, as has Jesus Rios and Rico Salmela. It's 1-3, and Rios is about to fire it up the inside of Uriarty, and now the young Spaniard leads the championship leader. Rios over Uriarty with Salmela in third.
Yeah, that was an absolutely sensational start from him.
Back to Uriarty, Salmela into second, and a great start for Hakim Danish, who's up third position from the third row.
Yeah, absolutely sensational from Danish, who is a rider who's been showing us exactly what he's capable of across various classes across various
Hill then through the reverse corkscrew we've already come. Now Kink left on 11 before the heartbreaking turn 12. Uriarty over Salmela and Danish. This is going to be a crucial final section, you would... Bit of a gap opening up then between the top two, as we have seen in races gone by. It's Uriarty, that early mistake. The number 54 still riding in 6th position. We mentioned Joel Esteban before. He started in P11. He's up to P7 by the close of the opening lap.
Yeah, and further back, David Gonzalez started from P28 when he feels that the opportunity is there. There's no point in rushing it. There's no point in making a mistake. He's got to maintain the pressure on Uriarty for the time being. He's got to keep on his back wheel and then make the move when the time is right.
Absolutely. Now you see Uriarty is beginning to open up a little bit of a gap here. He's got about 5-6 bike lengths, you'd say, back to Rico Salmela, and this is the run towards the P3 spot. Jesus Rios has fought his way back up towards P3, looking to reel in the guys ahead of him. Look, Casey O'Gorman, yeah, Casey O'Gorman in front of the iconic Aragon wall takes P4 off the hands of Hakim Danish, and more problems coming the way of the Malaysian rider. Veda Pratama goes through, and now Joel Esteban goes through. Oh, a terrible couple of corners for Hakim Danish. He was riding in P3 just of a second on Uriarty last time round, and Uriarty has gone wide. He's gone very, very wide, and that opens the door for Rico Salmela, who gladly takes P1 off the hands of the championship leader. And now Uriarty will be looking to bounce back here, but he may have a couple more problems coming from behind him. Jesus Rios.
Salmela had to bide his time and wait for the right opportunity to make his move. Well, it was put on a plate for him by Brian Uriarty, and now it's Salmela, the Finn, the Iceman who leads. Will he be able, the Finn, the Iceman who leads, will he be able to keep his cool as we continue racing here?
Uriarty looks to fight back on Esteban. He manages to fight back on Esteban. Hakim Danish looking to make a move past either Uriarty or Esteban. Doesn't make it stick, but you'd imagine a move is going to come from Joel Esteban, as we hoped it would. Rico Salmela and Casey O'Gorman of Estrella Galicia sitting in the podium positions. Is it a 1-2? Casey O'Gorman has moved through, and Brian Uriarty, though, he's going to have something to say about it. He goes from 4th to 2nd, but for how long? O'Gorman gets him on the cutback around turn 17. Brilliant, brilliant stuff from not long at all. Brian Uriarty moves into 2nd with Jesus Rios now riding in 3rd position, but O'Gorman fights back ahead of Rios. So all chopping and changing here, and this is playing Salmela holding an advantage of about 0.2 of a second over Brian Uriarty. Brian Uriarty has much less time of an advantage in his pocket over
to make their way past each other. Just look at the battle between these two, and there's Rios there just behind. It's absolutely incredible.
Yeah, 3 abreast there almost. Uriarty flying through the middle. Joel Esteban, the number 78, your race winner from Magny Corps, just sitting in 4th position, and again probably just waiting for his time to strike, because there is a lot of chopping and changing, and there is a long way to go in this race as we see Veda Pratama penalty. So superb ride from David Gonzalez. He's just ahead of these riders here. Marianos Nicholas leading this battle, but not for long, as Leo Ramostoffer makes his way through. Oh, we've got a rider down, and it's one of the Fee Network riders. It's Jesus Rios with the yellow helmet.
He'll be so frustrated. He'd been putting in such an incredible performance.
And hopefully he is okay.
Yeah, it looks like a bit of a painful one there as he just gets to his feet. Hopefully he's just winded as battle at the front of this race. We can just take another look at it. That was a heavy hit, yeah.
No wonder he needed a moment to get back on his feet, because that is a heavy, heavy crash for Jesus Rios. Races before, but he has never gotten that win. He got a podium, P2 last time out, so maybe he's in the form of his life and fancies victory here in Aragon.
Yeah, absolutely. 5.5 laps for these two to do battle at the front. Absolutely sensational ride from O'Gorman, you have to say. He's been absolutely wonderful from right from the start so far. And he'll just look to try and hold off his teammate Rico Salmela for the time being. They are both opening up a gap with Uriarty.
Opened up a little bit of a gap so far. You'd have to question how long that gap will last, but if there's chopping and changing like there is now behind him, it could open up even further as Hakim Danish goes through on Brian Uriarty. Well, Connor, before the race we asked, could anyone beat Brian Uriarty in a straight battle in Junior GP. It looks like we have an answer.
He'll have been thinking going into this race, I know how talented I am, I know I can get through this field, I want to get into the points, and he's managed to do that, and possibly is as high as he's going to be able to finish given the circumstances of the race and the pace that this leading group is setting. We've seen Rico Salmela moving into the lead, and you can just see there in yellow David Gonzalez, and the work he's done is absolutely incredible. Here we are watching the front of the race as well. Leonardo Zanni right behind the two Estrella Galicia.
He's looking good here. So will your winner come from these three riders?
This was really going to take advantage of that error from Rico Salmela there, but he hasn't managed to just keep the pace with the Finn, who is now catching up very quickly to Leonardo Zanni. This is, as you said, looking like it's going to turn into a 5-rider battle for the podium.
Yeah, Leonardo Zanni, lead group. David Gonzalez, worth mentioning because we have mentioned him a few times. He's just one place behind Brian Uriarte, and he looks quite close there as that costs him a podium opportunity as we go on to the last lap here. Race 1, Junior GP in Aragon. Leonardo Zanni desperate to win here, particularly the Estrella Galicia 0-0 riders. But it is Zanni who is building up an sizable advantage, you would have to say, through the first sector, entering into the second sector on this final lap, Connor.
Yeah, but anything can happen here. And the two Estrella Galicia riders have shown their pace.
In style now. There's a change for P2. Casey O'Gorman has lost it to Rico Salmela. Rico Salmela went wide here last time round. He's lost P2. He challenged for P2 there. Didn't get the drive out of the corner, and Casey O'Gorman got him on the cutback. But it looks like this chopping and changing is not doing them any favours in the victory fight. Round the back straight we go. So Leonardo Zanni's got about a half a second, even larger advantage now, you would have to say, after that. It looks like Zanni is, and the final couple left-handers. This is Zanni's race. Can Hakim Danish spring a late surprise here and bag a podium ahead of one of the Estrella Galicia 0-0s? Or will it be Casey O'Gorman and Rico Salmela taking P2? Under the line, Leonardo Zanni is a Junior GP race winner with Casey O'Gorman and Rico Salmela on the podium.
Incredible. He had to go toe-to-toe or wheel-to-wheel with some...
Once again in Junior GP, as you can see, all three paying tribute to the late Paul Alsina with the flags and celebration. Yeah, 0-0 riders, Casey O'Gorman, the number 67, taking yet another dramatically and drastically was caught by David Gonzalez